So today I want to talk about spinning the block. Spinning the block, slang terminology, meaning that you reconciled, got back together with an ex, someone from your past. And I know a lot of people have mixed views about this. People will say, well, I don't look back, I don't go backwards, I go forward. That's great. That's great to move forward. But personally, I think that, we talk about all the characters of God. God is a God who also restores. Restores means that he can take something old and he can make it forth anew. Now, let me preface by saying this too. If there was a situation with someone from your past that was abusive or a severe character defect that you saw, we're not talking about spinning the block with something that's going to hurt you. We're not talking about spinning the block, going back to something toxic, going back with the ex who was no good. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about the scenarios where maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe there was some immaturity involved on someone's end. You've grown past that. You've learned some accountability. You done got you some therapy. And you realize, hey, I might have blew that. Hey, there may be a chance at that. And you are really thinking like maybe you heard like maybe they're moving on, and not trying to say you go disrupt anyone's relationship. I'm just saying, as far as like maybe God can restore that. Do I think that it can work? Yeah, I do. I believe in spinning the block. I believe in spinning the block because sometimes we mess something up the first time. Sometimes someone else messes something, whoever that is and whoever you're thinking about right now. I wonder if that could have been the thing. I wonder if we really could have worked. Well, if that's the case, there are certain things to consider. If that person would even be willing to entertain spinning the block with you, and if you do, if there is a mutual affection, which would be great, Valentine's Day coming up, and I'm kind of a sap, that both members or both parties have to be accountable to say, here's where we messed up last time. Here's what got in the way last time of us being great. There's a song that I love by Phyllis Hyman. If y'all don't know Phyllis Hyman, that's old school. It's called Old Friend. It makes me cry. Oh, it is a spin the block anthem. I want you to listen to it and tell me who you think about those who are entertaining spinning the block. But if there's no accountability, if we have not grown, because many times you want to spin the block with someone, they haven't grown since the last time. 6 months, a year, 5 years went by, and they're still the same. That's not a good candidate for spinning the block. Circumstances have not changed. That's not a good candidate for spinning the block. They have gotten worse. Maybe you had the best version of them. That's not a good candidate for spinning the block. Before you even make a move on this, and I'm sure that you've prayed about it, then you definitely have to think about these different points to say, would this even be worthy of entertaining? One of my favorite couples, shouts out to my girl Denise. She got her, and they've been married quite some time now. She got her husband because they were dating, and she spun the block and went and, got him back. And she had to be accountable to do that. And I love the story of that because I love it anytime God can restore, especially if you have children involved, family involved. That's always good. But that doesn't just, Ashanti and Nelly's story is not for everybody. So I want to just put it out there. Valentine's Day coming up. If your heart is craving someone, you yearning for someone, hey, don't listen. And a lot of times your homegirls will mess it up. Your homeboys will mess it up. Oh, don't go back there. Don't do that. If God is calling you, and I believe God can call you to, hey, maybe you need to go ahead and make that work. Maybe that is who I set out to be your husband. Maybe that is supposed to be your wife. And maybe you blew it. Maybe it was you. Maybe your perception wasn't good. Maybe you were thinking too small. Maybe whatever the case is, but those different things have been sanctified and worked out where you can be your best self. I say go ahead and give it a shot. Just food for thought for someone. I want somebody to come back and say, we took that advice and we went ahead and we're going to build something even stronger this time. That first time. And another attribute of it, you don't have to wonder about what's your favorite color, what's this, what. We kind of know that about each other already. So there's already a sense of familiarity. So there's a lot good that can come from spinning the block. I say if you're going to do it, I say go for it. But remember to think about all the pros and cons, and you can't just spin the block with everybody.